fact checking, the fact checked. It is happening worldwide. Good morning. Crypto Nightly. This is worldwide, and I am beginning to think that this is much deeper than any of us realize with the disinformation and stuff like that. It really is beginning to feel as if there is another type of entity that we are up against, and it's just not humans. It's just not humans. There's some other advanced species out there, some other type of advanced species. Um, Hello, Applebrook honey. Hello, everybody. Look! I just found this right here. This European Digital Media Observatory. I don't know why they got observatory, but they do. They do. The fact-checked disinformation detected in the European Union. I see barbed wires. This looks like barbed wire right there. Does that not look like a barbed wire? It really does. It looks like barbed wire. Why would they do barbed wire? Barbed wire would indicate that some type of prison-like thing. And this is, it looks like it's like maybe two strands, maybe, I don't know, two strands of barbed wire. I don't know if you're aware of this. Welcome everyone. Good morning. I'm up here. I'm still. We're up in our game here. We are. I'm trying to get more creative. See, I got this stand last night. That's what I was using my muscles on. If you've seen that video, disregard it. Disregard it. I was going like that with my video, seeing how well this thing was setting right here. I put my little level on top here. Of course, it's not going to level out. I really like this right here. It's really heavy duty. We are not imbalanced here in the world. There's a balance. Something's out of balance. Look at this. The thematic areas: war in Ukraine, fact check disinformation detected in the European Union. I don't know who built this website, if this website belongs to the European Union, but some of the information on here, look at this. European fact checkers focus a lot on their efforts in the past days and weeks detecting and tracking disinformation concerning that. And the beginning of the year, the crisis was growing in intensity and the spread of false news. Ask yourself, what would bring about the spread of false news? Because there is a lot. But they got their own fact checkers. Why do you have to have your fact checkers? Why must they have to have fact checkers to... They're fact checking. It's the digital media is what they're fact checking. They're fact checking digital media because it's like the digital media, well, it is, it's being generated. And I'm wondering if it's being, well, obviously AI is generating it, but how are they, and they're also using AI to detect, they're using the AI system to detect the misinformation, but yet another form of AI is being used, whatever the disinformation is, the true disinformation, it's like it's being pitted against itself. It's weird. Someone's using it for bad. Let's look at this. We know there's a lot. Look, the first fact checkers detected a growth in the first half of February, even if the qualitative and the quantitative levels of disinformation was not alarmingly high. After military actions against the whole started in the morning of 24, the fact checkers witnessed the situation changing substantially and the disinformation about the events growing both in quantity and dangerousness. How are we going to be able to tell what is the truth and what isn't the truth with all of this stuff going on, really? I don't know where this thing came from. I don't even know how I ended up on it. with the European digital. This is a digital war. We really are facing a digital war. We're in like it's Digimon, digital monsters. Where did the digital monsters of Digimon come from? I don't even know what Digimon. You remember that Digimon, 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 Digimonsters? How did that come about? Look at that. Digimon Japanese animated Digiworld new Digimon World Next Order. What if this this is playing a role? This digital stuff is playing a role in the new world order. Somehow, some way, it's and you know you got Digibytes, you got the digital dollar, you got the digital currency. It's digital. We got digital warfare taking place on all different types of levels. But to have that like that, hello, good morning. You just tuning in? No, there's something strange going on. The Daytona. There is a countdown to 311. What is happening, Suzanne, with 311? We need a fact checker. They are doing it. I think they're doing another AI fact checker to fact check the fact checkers is what they're doing. They're using AI to do it both. This is really weird. It's really weird if you think about it. What am I supposed to be doing? The Digimon. I don't want to see a whiteboard. I don't even know how to do a whiteboard on here. I'm going to try to stay on topic because I know I get myself distracted. I really do. Digimon New World Order. World Order. I'm just going to type it in. Digimon New World Order. New World Order. Can I do that? Okay. Digimon world. We're living in a digital world. It's not like Madonna. We're living in a material world and I am a material girl. No. Look at that. This is like it's a trailer bomb. The turn-based review. You know what I want to do? I want to do the New World Order. There was something in here. I'm going to show you the fact checks. Okay, we got a fact check going on. Let me read some of these comments. It's all around us. Dr. Karndaris working thousands of teens, 15 years, easier to treat heroin and crystal meth addicts than it is to treat the gamers and the Facebook descendant social media addicts. The greatest ever. The 5D, the yaks, we wouldn't need a fact checker if it was the truth sayers. Well, look at this. Virtual reality. I hope we're not living in it. So when you look at this, the narratives, they're looking at the narratives about it. That I guess they started doing this in September of 2023, June, Ukraine number 19, all of this kind of stuff. I'm trying to keep it balanced. Trying to keep this balanced, even though it's kind of unbalanced. I got it balanced on the tip of this tablet. We're trying to give you balanced information here. We really are. This is a really good ruler right here. I got this for $1. What's the name of it? Oh, it's upside down. Well, we're living in an upside down world, so it's all right to be upside down in an upside down world. You got to face it the way it is. Look, I want to show you this. This is like they're fact checking it. Why do they got to fact check it? There's a lot of information in here that they're fact checking. And see, they started like this. It goes to every single country in the European Union. They have these things like this. It does not show all of this stuff. It does not show the fighting in Ukraine. It doesn't. It's a TV series. It's from a TV series. So they're fact checking all of this other stuff right here. They're not doing that. The Ukraine grain kills the birds, and will it also kill the Poles? Look at that. The Poland, what is a Poland demagogue? Demagogue sounds like a demigod. If you are in Europe, see, this is from February. The French threw manure. I guess they're trying to say that all of this right here is, this right here is Poland under kosher partition. False information. That really is not false because it happened during the this thing right here. This thing goes back all the way to the times of Hitler, all the way to the times of the Hitler regime, and it's been going on and going on and going on, partitioning in Poland. Now, I didn't click into that, but I did do a little bit of research. There is partitioning that is still happening. This is wild. And if you go to the next, he did not call the founder Klaus Schwab a global terrorist. They're just setting the record straight. The United Kingdom logically facts, or they're telling them, wait, what was their that was the title. Refugees, all of this pro-Russian disinformation campaign from Myanmar is fabricated. The German connective thing, right? This is. Did you know that this stuff existed? It's false. They spread unfounded attacks. Italy Facta News. Who are these? Who are these? They have, okay. They got your fact checker to check the fact checkers. The fact checkers are, oh, this is like a tongue twister. The fact checkers are fact checking the other fact checkers. This is digital. This is like digital warfare with one another in the digital world, in this virtual, well, it's not virtual. We are, I don't know what, I don't even know what you could call us at this point. I don't know. Because it's not virtual reality. We're living in a real reality, but it's digital warfare. It's digital warfare that's playing out in the real world, but on the digital landscape. That's what it is. It's playing out in the world, the warfare, the fact checking. It's playing out in the real world, but on the digital landscape. So if you could, I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know how you're going to do a digital landscape, but it literally is. It's affecting us worldwide. You like that right there? My brother-in-law, he used to travel a lot, and when he was overseas, he got these things right here, and I thought, I'll never wear those. This has been years and years and years ago. And I thought, I'm going to wear it now. I'm trying to switch up my game too. I'm trying to step into my new me. Okay, you got to step into the new you. You got a lot of growing to do. I got a lot of growing to do. You may find that you are literally going through a transformative stage in your life. If you're watching this video, you may have seen and felt on the inside of you, and you knew it was coming. You're going through a transformative state within your being. You're growing because we are finding ourselves, even though we're in this physical world, we are now we're lambasted with digital warfare. So we gotta get smart. We gotta get smart. We're not going to be in symbiotic relationship with AI, but look at this. If you're just tuning in, did you know that they have a European Digital Media Observatory right there? We are changing, Sissy. They're saying there's logically facts. See, this is a fact checker. I guess it's a fact checker. Video does not show French farmers spraying that. Did we already look at that? Did he say that? Somebody said that it was in the United Kingdom. They fact checked it. Who did the fact checking? Who is this agency right here? It's coming from the country. Let's see what they said. Because we want to see. Somebody's called Logically Facts. Let me see this right here. So I got a shadow one here. So there is a fact check called logicallyfacts.com. .com. So what is going on here? Did you know any of this thing was happening? You can see they got Facebook, Twitter, and whatever this thing is right here. There's fact who said it's false. So are they gathering information from the fact checkers? So there's all these little branches of fact checking that's doing it. Dana JT, haha. If we were able to grow within our being like that, spiritually, I believe our mind, we have it within our beings to do stuff like that. I really do feel it. Could you imagine the discipline that it would take to do it? It's not impossible. It's not impossible. That's what they're scared of, the evolution of the waking up on the inside. Okay, look at this. So the fact checkers are fact checking. He didn't. Who is this Jackson person? Jackson something. President Putin World Economic Forum founder Klaus is a globalist terrorist who is holding humanity to ransom, and their new world order has failed and their days are numbered. Well, the fact checkers have said that this is totally false. If you didn't know about that, I never heard about that. Now, truly, a lot of people have not had time to go watch the news that is out there because you're trying to live your life and you're trying to make sense of this world because we are bombarded with digital information. It's like digital information warfare. There is information warfare, and the military does have branches of it for information warfare. They do. You ever ask yourself, why did the government have to, or the military have to bring in, they have the hackers. They have all the best hackers. They invite them to come to wherever it is, Washington or something, and show how good their hacking skills are. That's their hacker army. They got hackers, their hacking army. They went out to recruit them. So that is supposed to be false. The verdict, it originated, they said, from an article published by a website known for repeatedly publishing fabricated stories of misinformation. Look, it's even got a claim ID associated with it, you all. This is getting really serious. It's the claim. It is the claim. It originally showed up on Twitter, which is now X. They said, this is a claim. We got to read this, you all. Did you know that there was a place called the European Digital Media Observatory, and they are using AI. I really do believe they're using artificial intelligence to scrub not scrub, Gina. Well, they could be scrubbing there are some things that are scrubbed off the web. They're using artificial intelligence to scour the web because it's so intelligent. It really is intelligent. It's really good at what it's doing to search out these articles. Some of these could be like needles in a haystack, but the intelligence that is out there is so advanced, it can find these needles in a haystack. That's why they're using it and they're implementing it. And there are some who are using it in a good way and some who are using it in a very bad way. And it's going to be hard for us to distinguish fact from fiction, or whatever you want to call it. It's going to be hard. That's why you got to have some wisdom. You got to go within. You got to be able to have a clear mind so you can think. Please don't get yourself in trouble about Applebrooks honey, because you want to come on here. You can share your opinion, but you got to be respectful and not disrespectful, because we appreciate your comments. But yeah, you want to raise awareness, even though you may disagree. You can disagree in a really healthy way. I promise you can. Otherwise, I'm going to have to fact check you. You're going to get fact checked by this channel and say, well, no, you're not doing it in a respectful way. We fact check it. You don't have that coming out of you. Let me tell you this. Did you know that there was this right here? And I'm trying to figure out like this right here. This is from Logically Facts. It showed up. They said they were claimed that the Russian president, Vladimir Putin, called the founder of the World Economic Forum, the WEF. I like to refer to them as the few because I don't want to have to say the WEF. Let's see. Let's say the few. The Klaus Schwab, a globalist terrorist. It originally surfaced on X, formerly Twitter, with a caption starting that the World Economic Forum founder, Klaus Schwab, is a globalist terrorist who is holding humanity to ransom, and their new world order has failed and their days are numbered. This is what it says. The American right-wing media commentator Jackson Hinkle, I never heard of him, shared the post, gaining over 1.5 million views over 53,000 likes. Multiple users shared a screenshot of Hinkle's post, making the same claim. Archived versions, see, AI found it. Archived versions of the viral post can be accessed here and here and here. 3 places where you can find the archived versions. So we have yeah. Somebody, you got to be nice. Be nice. So this is supposed to say it's false. The fact checkers have using AI to go out there and find things. Look at this. They say it's false. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying it's all false. The claim is false and it originated from a well-known source of misinformation. And there's no evidence from that Russian president made any such comments about Schwab. What did we find? Okay, they're going to trace it back. Okay, so we're going to want to see. We're going to find out what this place called the European Digital Media Observatory, and it has kind of the shape of an observatory. If you look at the circle, on the inside, you can see the white thing. It looks like a backward Q. It does. It looked like a backward Q. But it really, if you look at the observatories in the front, are the ones in Ohio. There's something going to happen in Ohio today. If you see the observatories with this thing sticking out, that's where their entrance is. But anyhow, it's the European Digital Media Observatory, and they're using AI. And they got all these articles. It goes way past 243 pages. I don't know how long this has been going on. But we got to look at this because we are living in a world where it's going to be, it's digital warfare. It's within the digital landscape. This whole entire world there's an overlay of, there's a digital landscape that literally, just picture this. This is the real earth, the real world. And then just picture an overlay, a digital overlay over it being projected in the, wherever it is, in the clouds, in the iClouds or whatever it is, just a digital overlay, and its warfare is being waged in that invisible digital realm, but it's having an effect on us, you all. You may not agree with what I'm talking about, but this is what I feel led to talk about. We want to see where it came from. We trace the article back to the People's Voice, a website infamous. Infamous means it is notorious for publishing the unverified. Hey, you know who had the Truth Agency? Somebody had the Truth Agency. They did. We got digital order, Digivolution guide, because you want to do the next order, the New World Order. Somebody had the Truth thing. Gina, who had the Truth thing? I think I'm a little bit unbalanced here with my thing. I'm going to try to make it balanced a little bit more up here. I'm trying to give you balanced news with my level. I like this. It's a beautiful color right there. I like that color. The Truth. The Truth. The Truth. The Truth branch. Let me see what I pulled up. We had the Ministry of Propaganda and Public Enlightenment. They have the vault. Oh, the FBI has a vault on this. Look, it's they start in the 1933s to 47, but to 47 is when Roswell happened. Isn't that interesting? The files, the documents in this file range from 33 to 47, then I guess they stop because that's when Roswell came out. Isn't that interesting? Oh, okay, the Truth and Conviction. No, there was something about that. He's been studied. This is psychological warfare, digital warfare. I'm supposed to be sticking to my subject. I'm supposed to be balanced. I'm trying to balance this out. I have to tilt it a tad bit because it's setting on top of this thing. You just got to make do. The caption, here's how it happened in October the 5th of 2023. They found that. They're notorious. They unverified information, formerly known as the News Punch. The article dated October the 5th of 2023 is titled Putin warns the globalist terrorists the Klaus Schwab, his days are numbered, and the caption in the viral post is adapted from the first paragraph of this article. We're still balanced right here. We really are. He delivered the peach. Not the peach. You don't like peaches. Peaches. Okay, peaches. This article states that Putin delivered a speech on October the 5th of 2023 at the plenary session of the 20th meeting of the Valdai International Discussion Club in Sochi. Sochi, where's Sochi? Is Sochi, I don't know where Sochi is. It referred to him, okay, you all, this is not really nice. I'm glad we got these fact checkers out there. Aren't you glad that we got fact checkers checking for the facts? I think it's great to have fact checkers checking the fact checkers. That's why you got to use discernment in what you read and the follow-ups that come to what you read and what you see and what you hear, because there's always going to be a follow-up. There's always going to be a counter to the actual thing you're hearing, the actual thing you're seeing. You got to be balanced. You got to be balanced. They got to balance it out like this. There's got to be both sides, because I could tip the scales and this thing's going to get unbalanced, but you got to have, when the stuff comes out, you're going to have something coming right back at it. Okay, what did he say? We're trying to get this out, you all. Is this okay? Please give this video a thumbs up if you're watching. I'm trying to get this information out in a balanced point of view. And I'm using this level to keep me in balance and checked. I want to make sure I got my check. I'm going to fact check my balance to make sure I stay within those barriers right there. Because this is the flip side of this right here. Okay. The article states that he did it. It claimed that Putin referred to Schwab and his close advisors as legitimate military targets because they have allegedly been actively attempting to seize power illegally through a globalist coup d'etat. We still balanced. We're trying to give you this is the counter. This won't shrink. Oh, they shrunk. Did they make this big? We're trying to give you their side of the story. It's two sides to every story. There's sometimes three sides. But we want to stay within the balanced part. Applebrooks, honey, how we doing over here? We doing great. We accessed the English, we accessed the English transcript of Putin's published by the Russian Presidential Office and the Valdai Club. Great. And found no such statements as those attributed to him on social media. He did not refer to Schwab as a global terrorist, nor did he state that Schwab's days are numbered. In fact, Putin did not even mention Schwab or the WEF at all during his speech. Instead, he spoke about the war with Ukraine, cooperation with China, and other topics. We found there is no news reports referring to such comments by Putin at the time of October the 23rd plenary. Several news outlets covered Putin's speech. However, none of them reported any such comments. We still balanced? We are. Now, you may have find yourself going on the internet. You may have many times searching for articles that you know once used to be there, or websites, and you come across this thing that it no longer exists, broken link. Oops, there was a problem. You've been noticing that? You try to go to something, oops, it looks like that page doesn't exist. Looks like that we don't got very good search results. What do you think that's from? It's internet. The internet literally is full of things disappearing. Things are disappearing off the internet. Maybe you had a favorite favorite site you used to go to. And sometimes, and when you see something and you click into it, you know what they bring up? You think, I really want to read that. And you click into it, it brings up pornography. You notice that? Or it brings up, congratulations, you're the winner. You ever notice that when you go to say, I really want to, it'll come up in the search. And then when you want to go look at it, think, oh, this sounds really interesting, then shoots up the pornography stuff. Or those, congratulations. Um, God lives on the inside. The kingdom is on the inside of you, spiritual kingdom right here. It's a soul. It's a pure love on the inside of you. Your soul is pure energy. God is pure energy, spiritually speaking. Excuse me, on the inside. Spiritual. You got a spiritual relationship with the Almighty on the inside of you because the kingdom is on the inside. There are some that does not agree. We're still balanced out, okay? What was I talking about? Okay, they couldn't find anything. They could find no news reports on the internet. They couldn't. Okay, now. So, Valdi Discussion Club in Moscow-based think tank that hosts the Russian and foreign journalists, politicians, and scientists every year. Edition of the annual meeting took place between October the 2nd. The People's Voice is known for publishing, oh my gosh, so these People Voices, they are known for publishing false and unverified articles and have previously, okay, this say that's the in that's not the correct usage of they're not using the correct format of the word has or had. Okay, let's read this statement right here. We're still balanced. The People's Voice is known for publishing false and unverified article and has previously, how about we say, and have previously, not has previously, also made false comments about Schwab and political leaders as well. Logically Facts. Okay, it's the Logically Facts, you all. If you did not know, we have a fact checker called the Logically Facts, the LF. They have, what have they done? They debunked similar People's Voice articles multiple times. Okay, I've had something like this, Logically like Facts. I've had so many people since 2018 debunking the ships, the pictures of the light ships that I literally have. They come out of the woodwork. I don't know who hired them. They probably was a, they didn't believe in the light ships. They don't believe that there is a life out there beyond this life. They didn't believe that there are such things as UFOs, other worldly beings, interdimensional craft, any of this nature. I've been debunked so many times by them, but that does not stop me because I keep sharing just like a lot of other people. Now, I've had my own debunking, but they can't debunk it. I mean, it's right there in my phone. I even put the exit data. I even started publishing the exit data from the pictures that I took of these light ships. I included them into my posts that I would do on Facebook. And it would, no, they still kept saying it was fake. Even though it showed the timestamp, it showed them moving at a certain miles per hour with the photos. So I thought, I'll fix you. And they're still not happy with me. They're not, but that's okay. If you are on this earth and you are trying to do something, you putting out information, you're going to get fact checked regardless. There's going to be two sides, your side and their side. But the facts will remain. When it's all said and done, the truth will come out. Okay, it will come out. Okay, they debunked them. The verdict, the Russian president, they want to tell you that the Russian president did not call Klaus Schwab a global terrorist. And the viral post originated from an article that fabricated means that they made up comments and they falsely attributed them to Putin. Therefore, we have marked this claim as false. False. I'm hungry all of a sudden. I really am. They said this was false, that he said no such thing. So did you know that there is a fact-checking thing? Hello. This is called the European Digital Media Observatory that is scouring the webs. They're probably using AI to scour it. And they're just setting the record straight. What to say? Tucker Carlson was not added to Ukrainian government kill list over Putin interview. That is supposed to be a lie. They got that out of okay, the United Kingdom, logically facts. Okay, so this is the fact-checking agency, maybe? I don't know what it is. So you all, we got some information warfare taking place. We really do. I'm just trying to get to the next number. I had to push the number 3. No, see, remember that the head of the Pentagon was not killed in Ukraine. And this was Italy, Facta News, in 124. So you remember that on when he went absent. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin went absent. He was absent for 2 days. Nobody knew nothing about it. They didn't even tell his assistant vice person underneath him, who was in the Caribbean or something on a vacation. She was the next in line. They didn't even notify her until 2 days later that he was in a hospital. They said, oh, he's in a hospital. He's having emergency surgery and stuff like that. They didn't even notify the President of the United States. They didn't even notify the Pentagon press secretary and or his deputy assistant press secretary, Sabrina Singh. It's like there was a whole lot of people that were left out of the loop. And come to find out, during the press conference that the Pentagon gave, Secretary Lloyd Austin, they said he's in the hospital. He was having surgery on some part of his body down here. And he was in ICU, or he was having some trouble, they said. And it was a while before he came back on the scene, but then he went back into the hospital. And they said, when will we see him again? And they didn't really have an answer. I don't know what's going on because there's so much disinformation out there. There's so much information warfare taking place. It's hard to tell the fact from fiction. Yeah, it is. And I'm just telling you that. I don't know what happened, but they said he got killed. That was a rumor. That was the rumor that was going around. If you remember that, they picked up on that. I want to click it. That's why you get yourself in trouble. We're still in balance. We're still within that barrier. We're staying in the line. This is in Italy. I want to, what does this say reject it? If you speak Italian, does this tell me to reject this right here? Because I think that might say accept it, but I think I want to reject it. Ritifala. Rifuta. I want to refuse it. Okay, I'm going to translate that myself. They said this was false. Now, there have been times that we have went to the Pentagon press briefing with Secretary Austin and the Israeli Defense Minister also. And did you know what? When we was watching them, they were so digitalized. They were like there was metamorphosis taking place. There was cross-hatching. There was cross-hatching on his face and stuff. Let me show you this. I gotta mute myself. I want to show you this thing. If I can get there to the press, if I can go to our playlist with the Pentagon press briefing on here. This was really wild because Secretary Austin, see, we got a Pentagon press briefing right here. Because we go over there and we do it. And we got 17 videos, not all videos. They didn't even notify This is the Pentagon Press Secretary, Pat Ryder, Brigadier General Pat Ryder. They did not even notify him that the Secretary of Defense was out of service. He was out of service. Um, let's see if we can get to it. Where is the video? See, he's on here. They shot that down over Alaska. And if you look at this too, they were shape-shifting too. These people, this was the first time ever that, who was this? This guy right here. This guy, is this NATO guy, the head of NATO? And I don't know who this was. This was a historical coming together right there. It was. I'm supposed to be getting in this. We are, okay, we are in serious trouble with aliens. Okay, you see his face right there? His face right there starts shape-shifting, and it led us to the conclusion, it hasn't been fact-checked yet, that they are using artificial intelligence, CGI, to have their press briefings. And or at times they could have a person's face and they could have a deep fake and they can use AI, CGI to put the face on them. Is what they could do. So then this is, she really changed too. It was right here. There's a press, look at his face. This is Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, and this was 3 months ago. So we haven't been fact checked on this yet, but his face was shape shifting like that, and we're living in a digital world, and I see that a lot of my videos didn't make it in here. Oh, this is really wild. This is wild. Let me see if I can search it. Let me see if I can search it, you all. Let me see if I can get something. Oh. Well, only thing I pulled up from 2 years ago was the 1968 Israeli shekel from 2 years ago. I don't even know what that is. That's I pulled that up. It's 1967 on the front. 999 is on the front. It's written, and the coin is 13.1 gram size, and the size is 33 mm. What on earth was that about, you all? Do you want to see it? Gina, you're supposed to be talking about information warfare. I want to verify the information that I put out 2 years ago. That's what I want to do. They even have a half shekel. A half shekel. We got to look at this. Is this a real coin or is it a fake coin? This looks like a scroll right there. A scroll and an airplane is what it looks like. And don't be letting your mind go haywire, you all. Don't go down that rabbit trail. Don't go down that rabbit trail with that. This is the shekel. The insane theory. This is insane. This is insane. See, we're not about the insanity of it. I am really getting hungry. I'm getting so hungry right now. This is wild. I wanted to see the back of it. Oh, the back of it. Can I push the pause? We want to read the back of it. The back of it says, with the sword and the olive branch on either side, a variation of the French national motto, liberty, brotherhood, and equality, rendered here as freedom, peace, brotherhood, Hebrew, Bazark, Swift, under the Star of David campaign, final days. Oh, 6 days. It's a legend in Hebrew. I just wanted to, why are we, Linda? Because this may not be true. This just may be fake. This coin may not exist, and the visualizations that you may be having in your mind may be brought on by we're still in balance, may be brought on by your brain just running away with you. It may be brought on because maybe might be this might be causing your brain to malfunction. It might. I'm trying to stay balanced here with I love this level, really. How many? It's only got 18 inches on it right here. And it starts at 0. I think one of I wonder if this is left open on purpose on the inside. So, you can grab it if you want to. Gina, what do you do? And I'm sharing my video because I didn't know it existed. I didn't get to see the back of the coin. Why can't I see the back of the coin? I don't even know what it looks like. I'm about done. I think that they're going to, the European thing, I'm probably going to get fact checked on that. But that's okay. They got a fact checking European Digital Media Observatory. It looks like a backward Q. It really does look. Why did they choose something that looks like a backwards Q? I'm done talking. Now look at this. This U.S. naturalization of him is fake. It's fake. And there was something saying that he was a dancing comedian. The video does not show him when he was a comedian. You never saw him dancing. I think I might recollect something about him dancing when he was a comedian. But they have checked it and they have verified that this is not true. It's not true. I'm getting really hungry. What? Ukraine blocked the border with Poland, and they're going to explain. Well, they didn't disclaim it. They're going to explain. Okay, Poland is where they had the partitions. Russia did not do that to stop that. That was in that time period. And TikToks, they made fake accounts. Thousands of fake TikToks have been used. You all, we got some, it's a good thing we have these fact checkers out here to fact check stuff. See, because there is no shortage. Oh, I didn't even get to finish that. They said it was false. If you read it, there was something going on. It was really, look at all of this. False. 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 But he was absent from the scene. That was true. And they came out with an official statement stating that he was hospitalized and he had to come on. He came back on and he apologized during a video upload. He apologized for not informing. He took the blame because it was him who decided not to tell anybody. That's what they said. Okay, he did. There was a presentation with his image. He came on and he apologized for not telling people. And we can pull that up. Lloyd Austin. He apologized via digital landscape. Lloyd, Secretary of Defense, Lloyd. What's his name? Lloyd Austin. Lloyd Austin. He did come on here and digitally apologize. APOLAG. I apologize. Apologize. Okay, I'm getting a little close to the edge. You got to bring it back into balance. Okay. You want to stay balanced. He apologized. See, he apologized. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, he apologized to Congress. They showed him apologizing for not notifying people, and it was a 39-second video. Why did he apologize? Austin reiterated to Congress on Thursday that he taken responsibility for poor communication and apologized for not being fully transparent about his hospitalization. And lawmakers, though, said more accountability was needed because we did not handle this right. He didn't even notify Congress. We're talking about the top, the head of the Defense Department, more or less, Secretary of Defense, the head, went missing shortly after he was in Ukraine. But he was hospitalized, and they fabricated the whole entire story. They did. They fabricated it all. The fact checkers have verified that it was all fabricated. He did make an appearance. I don't know how long it was that he made an appearance. I'm trying to stay balanced. I really am with my level right here. He apologized. He didn't handle it right. He was having a hospital stay. He didn't even tell the White House what was going on. He didn't even think it was, yeah. So that's, yeah. So we got a fact checker. I'm ending my video before, because I got to eat. I'm getting hungry. This is, if you didn't know, they had it. It's called the Edmo. You can look at it. Look at all the things they have fact checked. They are really on par. They're really using AI to scour the internet and find all of these fake articles, fake news stories. They are using artificial intelligence to scour the internet to track down even the slightest needle in a haystack. That's how intelligent AI is. It really is. Super. I'm not going to say it ain't intelligent. It is super, super intelligence. I went to 243. I think I want to go to page, it ends at 243. They went all the way back. Germany AFP fact-checked. No, these stories in Prague have not banned the refugees from entering. Article 106 and 107 of UN Charter does not justify the invasion of the Ukraine by Russia. Okay, they fact-checked that back in 522. Jeannie, you're getting ready to leave. I never clicked on page 243. I'm still in there. It's fake news. Oh, did you know they have this? Well, this is interesting. They have another fact checker, Elenika Hoaxes, and they have fact checked this. I went to reject it. Reject it. Oh, what is this? They fact checked it. Well, what? This looks like robots. This looks like digital media. This looks like the round table, King Arthur's round table, but it's not really King Arthur's round table. This is some kind of other round table. Really, it's round table right here. It's all fake news, you all. That's what they're telling you. If you read this language, you can see it. It's all fake. And I can't read it for you because I can't read that language. I cannot read that language whatsoever. It is foreign to me. But it's been fact checked by this place right here. The fact checkers have fact checker armies. Okay, they do. You're still in balance. Okay. So this is fake. They said it's not true. You can go check this. You can check it out yourself. Okay, you can. You check it out. And you go to that round table. Wait, that's my video. You go to the round table. We got the Digimon. We got our digital warfare. And that's not true either. And this is, he apologized for, no, he said I wasn't killed. He said he didn't say he wasn't killed, but he apologized for not knowing people. Obviously, he is alive. You're seeing it on TV, so it must be true in this digital world. This reminds me of the round table. You should do more research into the round table. It's a circle. Things happen in the circles. It's like a horseshoe. There's an opening there at the end. There is an opening to go. It's open at the end. It's not a complete circle. Just look at this symbolically and research the history of the circles and the rounds and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm done. I really am done. Y'all drain myself. I am so sorry that this video is so long. I am. It's 1 hour of your time, but I appreciate 1 hour of your time for taking your time to listen. Yeah, this we're in serious trouble because there's information warfare playing out on the digital landscape, and even though we live in this real world, just picture an overlay in digital format, digital warfare happening through digital media. It's playing out all over the world, and it's hard to find the truth when there's so many untruths out there. It's hard to believe what you see, believe what you hear, because you don't know. We're living in the day and age. You don't know if it's real or if it's not. You don't. You got to be really discerning within you're going to have to let your spirit help you. That means you got to have the connection with the divine on the inside of your being. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, and thank you for tuning in. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, consider subscribing. And thank you to everyone who has. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Apple Brooks Honey. Thank you to any moderator who comes on here and moderates this channel. It's greatly appreciated. Your comments are appreciated too. Love you.